Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As we speak, the United Opposition of Kenya, led by Kalonzo, Rigathi Gachagua, Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, and others, they are planning to go and visit Raila Odinga's grave. But now, we are being told that some individuals are going to be blocked not to access the Raila Odinga's home. People like Rigathi Gachagua. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua hajaenda bado. The problem is, this narrative of Gladys Wanga and the MCA of Kisumu called Adunyang, they came out saying that Rigathi Gachagua should not be seen in Bondo.
Elsewhere, the wave of mourning following the death of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga continues across the country, drawing political allies and rivals alike to his Bondo home. This Thursday, the United Opposition is scheduled to visit Mama Ida Odinga to convey their condolences in what is expected to be one of the most symbolic gestures of unity in recent political memory. Mike Kagwongo has the details.
The political pilgrimage to Bondo continues as leaders troop to Kenya.BONFACE'S to pay their final respects to the late Raila Odinga. This Thursday, the United Opposition is expected to visit Mama Ida Odinga, a show of solidarity with the Odinga family, and a reaffirmation of Raila's towering influence in Kenya's political history.
On Thursday, Alhamisi ijayo, familia ya ndugu yetu marehemu Raila Odinga wametukubali tuende angalau tukaambiene pole, kwa sababu zote tuelewa kwamba kwa sababu ndugu yetu alikuwa amesema kwamba haziko haraka iwezekanavyo, hatukupata nafasi. Marafiki wa Raila wengi wameamua tutaandamana, wale ambao kuna nafasi.
But even before the visit, tension is already brewing. A section of ODM officials in Kisumu, led by Deputy Chair Seth Kanga, last month publicly warned former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua against setting foot in Bondo, citing what they termed as his unfriendly stance towards ODM and its leadership.
We heard yesterday that Gachagua and his team were supposed to pay homage to the home of Raila Odinga. We urge Gachagua, never, don't step in Bondo. Don't step in Bondo, as your statements are not very friendly to us as ODM. Otherwise, I urge our members to stay calm.
We note now that anyone who associates with Gachagua and his ilk, like Kahiga, cannot be our friend. The line is drawn.
In Bondo, People's Liberation Party leader Martha Karua and former Kitui Governor Charity Ngilu visited Kenya.BONFACE'S on Monday to pay their final respects to the late Raila Odinga. The two leaders also comforted Mama Ida Odinga at her Opoda farm home, reflecting on their decades-long friendship and shared commitment to political reform and women's empowerment.
As you join the rest of the nation in paying tribute to this fallen warrior of social justice, steer the nation in a manner that reflects the ideals of selflessness.
He was your husband, but he mentored a lot of us. And he helped us to know in leadership, it's about serving. When this thing happened, it was sudden. I knew Raila was not feeling well, but I didn't know that it should end up this way.
Their visit underscored renewed calls for national unity and a continuation of Raila Odinga's vision for a trust, democratic and inclusive Kenya. Meanwhile, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has dismissed President William Ruto's claims that he faces no formidable opponent in the 2027 general election, saying the real challenge lies with the Kenyan people.
I would like just to inform him that we are not his opponents. His opponents are the people of Kenya. And the people of Kenya have gone nowhere. We are just doing what the people of Kenya want. We have sufficient, clear instructions from the people of Kenya to agree on one single presidential candidate to face William Ruto and liberate our country, restore the dignity of the payslip.
Gachagua's statements comes amid shifting political alignments following the death of the veteran opposition leader.
Maybe this might be that the united opposition, they are escorting Rigathi Gachagua. I'm seeing like that. They are escorting Rigathi Gachagua. Because Eugene Wamalwa together with Luhya Council of Elders, they went to Raila Odinga's grave. Kalonzo Musyoka was in Bondo. Martha Karua was also in Bondo. Matiang'i just the other time, together with the Gusii Council of Elders, they went to Raila Odinga's grave. More so, let me say, when look at Kikuyu Council of Elders, also went there. When you see the united opposition now deciding to go to visit Raila Odinga's grave, it is because I know they are escorting Rigathi Gachagua. They are escorting Rigathi Gachagua because they know when Rigathi Gachagua is going alone there, they are ready to humiliate him, they are ready to block him, they are ready to do whatever they will do. But they must ensure that Rigathi Gachagua is not going to that place. But the question I'm asking, is it a right for some individuals to block some individuals not to go to Raila Odinga's grave? What is this right they are having? And what are these accusations they are having against Rigathi Gachagua? I'm not a Rigathi Gachagua supporter. But sometimes we misbehave. Not common mwananchi, but leaders from Nyanza. Why is everyone visiting, including the enemies of Raila Odinga? But Rigathi Gachagua as an enemy to Raila, he is being blocked. Sometimes the leaders of Nyanza, you are not fair. You are not fair. And let me say it categorically. The Luo leaders who are blocking Rigathi Gachagua not to pay a visit. Remember, before Raila Odinga died, Rigathi Gachagua and Raila met in Mombasa. I think it was last year. Was it last year? They met. They spoke. They shared a cup of tea in Mombasa. But our petty leaders from Nyanza, they will portray it as if now Rigathi Gachagua is the one who killed Raila. I think let them be allowed the way other leaders are being allowed. Because William Ruto never loved Raila. He even declared that he was going to send Raila to Bondo. We never knew that he was going to send Raila how. But he got an opportunity, gave Raila Odinga state burial. That is how William Ruto sent Raila to Bondo. Today, I cannot be convinced that now William Ruto is good than Rigathi Gachagua. These are same monkeys, but different forest. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? For more updates, subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Till we meet in another video.